Ryan and I'm one of the Centre Managers here at 360 Play. You're watching this video because you have been chosen to join our 360 Play team and I'd like to welcome you to our family. You may be watching this at home as you complete all your new starter information and do your online training, or you may be watching it in one of our centres along with others who are joining the team. Well, I'm now going to talk you through the many aspects of the induction. This will include some history of the company, its mission, its ethos, and then of course all the information you need to become a competent team member with us, including our expectations of you. We will also meet the head office team who keep things ticking over in the background.
Welcome to DP House, 360 Play's head office in Milton Keynes. This is where all the behind the scenes departments that are involved in the running of the centres are based. We manage the bookings, the marketing, operations of the centres, accounts and payroll and maintenance from here. We also have meeting facilities like the boardroom where we hold our monthly managers meetings and on occasion training sessions. Now let's meet the head office team. You'll see some of these people around your centres on occasion, or you might speak to them on the phone or by email. You've met Duncan already, and you'll see him visiting your centre regularly throughout the year. Next, we have the accounts team, consisting of David, our financial director, and Dan, our accounts assistant. Between them, they cover all of the financial aspects of the business, including payroll. Our senior support and business development manager is also based at head office. Anne has been part of the company since the beginning and has amassed a huge knowledge of the company and its operations. She does the facility management for the company as well as being involved in marketing, events and a multitude of other things. Lee is our operations director and you'll all get to see him as he frequently travels to the centres. He's responsible for the running of the centres, including health and safety and maintenance. Answering the phones and dealing with customer inquiries is Kaylee, our bookings coordinator. Kaylee is also our booking and till system guru and maintains the systems. She's the go-to for help when systems go wrong. Serena has the role of Group Centre Manager, having risen to this position from being a general assistant at Milton Keynes. You'll see her regularly at your centre as she supports the management teams, audits the centres and is the company's HR representative. Then we have Hayley, who is our social media manager, who you may not see very often but controls and schedules our social media content and communication with our customers. Please do like our Facebook pages and share the content with your friends, as this really helps our reach and it also lets you know what we are promoting at the time. Each centre has a local marketing group, so if you'd like to get involved, you can get involved with taking pictures, making TikTok videos and helping plan events. Working with Hayley and Anne in particular, we have Jane, our graphic designer. Jane is responsible for producing all of our leaflets, posters and signage and event literature. She also produces graphics, image and content for the social media and the website. The drawing office and projects room is where the designs for new centres, refurbishments and new elements are discussed, decided and drawn up ready for construction. This is where the 360 brand comes to life. Last but not least, we have the maintenance team who are based in our head office but travel around the sites through the week to complete ride checks, repairs and maintenance where needed. Darren is the maintenance manager with Rob as his assistant and you'll see them both regularly around your centre. We have workshop facilities where we build and repair elements for the centres and also storage of our consumables that the centres need, such as membership cards, wristbands, printer toners, balloons and street stock. We also have a small fleet of vehicles based at head office. Well, that's all from DP House. I hope that helps you understand who everyone is and what they do.
Now we will move on to the information you need to become an amazing team member and work in one of our centres. You should all have received your new starter forms by email. You need to have completed these and sent them back to the email address stated before you attend your induction in the centre. If you haven't completed this and sent it back, you will not be able to start work. If you are having problems, please speak to your manager. Have you all done this? You will also have had your links to SmartLog for the online learning courses that you must complete before you are able to start work. You must log on via the email link that has been sent to you and change your password. You then have a choice of completing the training online or downloading the iOS or Android app, using your logon information and completing the training that way. This training is so important and will give you a lot of new information that you will need for any workplace. This includes basic fire training, cost training, food hygiene, and manual handling. These are all designed to keep you safe in the workplace and our customers safe when they visit us. You will not get any shifts until you have completed this safety training. Again, if you need any help with any of this, just ask your manager.
Okay, so let's discuss how we look. Our appearance is so important for how we feel and act. Clothes give you confidence and presentation is key for all customer service. We have a very simple, comfortable and practical uniform that washes and dries easily overnight, so there's no excuse for it to be dirty. We will issue you with polo shirts, a pair of safety boots and a fleece if it's required. You will also be issued with a cap and apron if you are working in our food and beverage department. You can wear your own blue denim jeans or jeggings, but not leggings, and these must not be bleached, stained, dirty or ripped, even if that is the fashion and how you've brought them. Safety boots are a uniform requirement as they have protected toes for you if you're working on the rides and a non-slip sole for when you enter the kitchen, the bar or back of house areas. It is your responsibility to keep the uniform in good condition and turn up clean, smart and fresh smelling ready for work each day. All long hair must be tied back at all times, as this can present a health and safety risk and is a requirement under food hygiene regulations. False nails and coloured nail varnish are also not allowed under food hygiene regulations. How you look and present yourself reflects on the company, how the customers see you, and our professionalism. You will be required to complete a uniform order sheet, so please fill it in with your required sizes. If you are not sure about your size, your manager will have some polo shirts available for you to try on.
What happens when you arrive for work? You should arrive at the centre with enough time to put your belongings away, ensure you're in uniform, clock in and report to your manager before your shift start time. The clocking in machine is in the staff room and it is your responsibility to clock in and out of each shift you work. If you do not do this, you may not get paid for the time worked as there will be no record of it. The clocking in machine works off your fingerprint so it can't be tampered with and someone else cannot do this for you. Your manager will register you on the system before you start work for your first shift. If you have any issues at any time, speak to your manager immediately. You will be also required to sign in and out of the office for daily payroll information.
Every 360 centre has its own private staff Facebook group, as well as a Facebook public page. This group is for internal communications by managers only. The road will be posted on here, any extra shifts available and any help needed on busy days. This is where you can pick up extra shifts and help the team where they are short-staffed due to sickness. Also on here you will see general information, staff events, reminders, birthdays, the odd moan and plenty of praise that will go on the group. We also have a group for all of the staff at all centres called #BetterTogether so that we can communicate to all of you at once. You'll need to request to join the group and a manager will authorise it. Your centre Facebook group is not for calling in sick, changing shifts or booking holidays. If you are sick, you need to call the centre phone or duty manager's mobile and speak to someone in person.
General staff rotas will be posted on the centre Facebook group and in your staff room 2 weeks in advance. It is your responsibility to check your shifts for the coming weeks and ensure you're aware of your start and finish times so that you're not late for work. If you cannot work your shift, you must notify your manager or assistant manager ASAP with enough notice to arrange cover. Otherwise, if you don't turn up for work, it will be classed as an unauthorised absence and the team will be left short-staffed. If you require time off for anything from a holiday to doctor's appointment, you will need to fill in a holiday request form with at least 2 weeks' notice. Holiday requests can be refused due to staff availability and cannot be taken during the October or February half term. Any holiday during the Christmas break is at the discretion of the management. We do try to accommodate as many holiday requests as we can, but during our peak periods this sometimes is not possible. Please request time off as soon as you know that you need it. To let you know what's going on during your shift, a daily schedule will be displayed in the staff room or office each morning, ready for you to check what department you'll be working on for the day ahead, who your manager and colleagues are, and any details of day's events, parties, group visits, and then any meetings or visitors there may be on that day that you need to know of. If you're unsure of your capability on any department or position you have been rotated in, please notify a member of management ASAP.
So, now the good bit. It's time to get paid. You've worked hard all month and you've already decided what you're going to spend your wages on. So when? All general assistants get paid on the 5th of every month. This is pay for hours worked in the previous month. So if you worked some shifts in April, then you would get paid for them on May the 5th, provided you've clocked in. You'll receive your payslip by email a few days before you get paid. To open your payslip, you'll need to enter your national insurance number in capital letters, as this is a password-protected document. Cut-off day for pay is the last day of the month, in order to get your pay processed for the 5th. If you have any problems with your pay, you always contact your manager, not the head office accounts team. It is your own responsibility to clock in and out correctly. If you do not do this and your pay is incorrect, it is at your own fault, as once it's processed, we cannot change it. If you forget to clock in or out, or have any issues with the machine, tell your manager immediately. And if the 5th falls on a weekend, then you'll get paid on the Friday before.
While we're on the good bits, let's tell you about the perks you get while working at 360. As part of your employment with 360 Play after you pass your probation period, you'll get 2 free family passes a month for you or your family to use. Along with the family passes, you'll also get 50% discount on a 360 party for an immediate family member. This is for any one party or private hire per year and represents a great discount. You'll be very popular if you have a family with young children. But what about you? We expect you all to work hard and perform your role to the best standard at all times. But if we or customers notice you've given the extra mile, there can be a little extra reward in the form of Dunkin' Dollars. Yes, you heard it right. We may have borrowed the term from I'm a Celebrity and tweaked the name a little bit. Dunkin' Dollars can be given to you on any day at any time for going the extra mile or tiny noticeable things in your day-to-day duties. For example, customer service, great customer reviews, a tidy department, past sales, coming in short notice to help the team and staff. You can redeem the Dunkin' Dollars against a staff menu and also paid time off. Ask your manager for more details. Each centre also has a reduced cost staff menu for you to enjoy while on shift. Of course, you're welcome to bring a packed lunch.
In order to keep things running smoothly and so that you know what is expected of you, we have some basic house rules that employees must adhere to. We've been through some of these, but this is a reminder for you as they are important. Uniform. Ensure full clean uniform is worn at all times. Why is this important? Hair. All long hair must be tied back at all times. Why is this? Nails. No false nails or coloured nail varnish are allowed. Why is this? Punctuality. Ensure you are on time. On time means reporting to your manager before your start time ready for work. This is just good manners. Sickness. If you are sick, ensure you telephone the centre and speak to a manager. You must do this in person at least an hour before you are due in or as soon as is possible when the centre is open. This must be done for each day you are sick. Why do we need to know this ASAP? Breaks. A manager will tell you when you can go on break. Do not just leave your position as your manager will not know where you are in the event of a fire. Smoking. All smoking must be in the designated area and cigarette butts disposed of cleanly and safely. Do not smoke in your uniform in front of customers. Staff room. The staff room must be kept tidy for all staff. Dispose of your rubbish and remove any dirty crockery. This is your area to keep tidy. We are not your mums. Phones. No mobile phones are to be used or carried around whilst you are on shift. All mobile phones are to be handed into the office at the start of your shift or kept in your lockers. We are not responsible for your valuables. Don't leave them lying around. Why do we not allow phones on you? Food and drink. Staff are entitled to free orange and blackcurrant squash and staff tea or coffee. Lattes, hot chocolates and fizzy drinks cannot be taken unless purchased. No eating or drinking is allowed when on shift unless you are in the staff room. All food must be purchased from a bar till and put through by an F&B member of the team, not yourself. You must retain your receipt after purchase until your shift has ended and you go home. Anyone that does not have a receipt for any food or drink that is in their possession may be disciplined. If you bring any drinks into work with you, please ensure that you have retained your receipt from the shop that you purchased it from if there is something that we sell. We will spot check you without warning. You will be asked to what you have on your person. No team member other than food and beverage team are allowed behind the bar area. The only time this is acceptable for a general staff member to be in the kitchen is when they are organising party food. Do not leave work at the end of your shift until you report to the duty manager and they have okayed it. Always help other departments if your department is complete at the end of the night. We are a team. Please adhere to the health and safety guidelines outlined in your training. We require that you attend any training sessions or meetings that are arranged.